Lane getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs batted in. So 2 down, John Lane, the next Cub to hit. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
These two guys, a lot of respect for one another.
Stays alive. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. 2 outs, base is empty. That misses, and the count is 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult.
That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. End of a half. First and second here, no outs. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Boots it. No throw. Safe at first. And we'll see if it's an error. No outs. Runners at first and second. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Rounds third. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. So 2 away with nobody on. John Lane, the next Cub to hit. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
The other way. He makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. In the inning, a solo homer. 2 outs, nobody on. And the batter now, John Lane. And a foul ball. And that one fouled off. Up the middle, and that one handled and saved. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Got himself in great position and couldn't have played that one any better, but just stood no chance with that great speed running down the line.
Here's the left fielder, John Lane. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Lane had a good day at the office. 3 hits in the ball game.
I really liked how he looked in this one. He consistently.
John Lane getting ready. John Lane, the next Cub to hit.
This is the classic manufacturing a run situation. A runner at third, less than 2 outs, and a golden opportunity to bring him home.
Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's nothing at all.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of his zone.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Runner takes off. Cut on and miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Man at second. Swings and misses. And it's nothing in 2.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Man on second, 2 down. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. No run. And we're back. New inning getting started. And here is John Lane. Bermudez back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down. John Lane digs in now. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And a swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. Man at second. Fights it off. He'll see another. This one lifted in the air, left field. Rivas settles underneath it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Lane had the kind of game you'd like to avoid.
They got the win, but it sure wasn't because.
John Lane, the next Cub to hit. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. On the ground. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out.
Well, that was a good job to make sure he had a good handle on the baseball to get off a strong throw. And sometimes guys will rush that, and that's the difference. Right there, it ended up being a close play, but he got it.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No ball.
1 out, base is empty. Now he breaks his bat. Slings to first in time.
The batter, the left fielder, John Lane.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
You know, these Cubs really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early.
Takahashi, off balance feed, there's one. And he'll eat it and be happy with the out.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And first offering is fouled off. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
0-2.
Runner at second, 2 down. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We go to the bottom half. 1 out, base is empty. John Lane, the next Cub to hit. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Popped up, Queen on the move towards foul ground. Makes the catch for the out. Lane had a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win.
Well, at least they got
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Atlanta Braves. John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins.
So 2 down. Now a chance for John Lane. Two out, space is empty. Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Two outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And that one inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. No outs. Runner on second. First pitch misses.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Brings it in, and there's 1 down. That one finds the corner. 0-1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. No runs, no hit. John Lane, the next Cub to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Curveball over for a called strike. Angeles, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
1 out, bases empty. And they'll do it again. Ground ball, left side. Gets it to first. 2 away.
Well, you want to try to protect the strike zone with 2 strikes there. And you see on that curveball, just sort of reached out, tapped it to put it in play. You want to do it with a little more authority so you have a chance to sneak it through. But just a pretty easy ground out right there.
Lane swings through it for strike 1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Base hit, 1 run is in. And they don't push it. Runner holds at third. Base is loaded now with still nobody out.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Lane did okay for them in this one. Singled and knocked in a run.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boog, but I think they expect him to make.
John Lane ready to put on a show. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Lane the next to hit. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Vance coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Juarez back to work. Foul ball there.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Late with the swing there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Good eye in that spot.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you get hurt.
Fouled off. And they'll do it again. And the righty deals. And a rope into center field, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore, where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
1 out, bases empty. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Backed off the plate that time. Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. 2 outs, base is empty. So up now for Chicago, John Lane. And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a foul out of play. Swings through it for the K. Up with it, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. So they make short work of him there. Last half of the 8th coming up. Lane with a fair showing in this win.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily.
So 2 down, and up next for Chicago, John Lane. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
2 outs. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there as he gets him 1-2-3. Cubs are down quiet. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Cardona back to work. And that one fouled off.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Swing and a ground ball. Slings to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Swings and misses. Strike 1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
That one missed.
Ball 1.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
Outside,
and now 2-1.
Berg, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
The pitch. Lifted in the air, right field. Keller sizes this one up, makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. 1 hit in the inning. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. That one is absolutely belted. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Fought off foul. Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. Drops into the glove. 2 down. Back at Truist Park. On to extra innings. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, John Lane. Floyd back to work. To the right side. He'll do it himself. 1 away in the top half of the 10th.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to 3rd, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day.